Rachel, it's Mandy, and I have a dating question for you. When's the best time to bring up to someone you've had some work done? About a year ago, I've had a little work done, and I was wondering, how would you tell someone? Do you let them just figure it out, or do you tell them, or wait for them to ask? What should I do?
In case you need me to be a little more specific, I think she was saying she had a little, work done here. So my general advice, my layman's advice would be, if it's a guy, one of the guys that has eyes, he probably can already kind of guess what the answer to that question is. But, I mean, I would do a don't ask, don't tell policy on that and just, kind of play it by ear. But here to solve all of our dating advice that maybe our mothers didn't quite have to deal with, I brought in an expert, actually. Denny Hughes from USA Weekend. She's the relationship expert. Good advice. Brought in a big gun. Big gun. Our lovely young lady who asked that question is actually right here. Oh, actually, you know what? I wouldn't necessarily notice.
No,
so
not at all. It's not. You're not doing something that's right out there. But I put it this way, and I know you agree. Any guy who asks if they're real is not a real man. If you ask if they're real, he's not a real man.
You never know, like if you're with someone and maybe you don't know if they like it or not. It's like, oh, by the way,
you know what? You did it to make yourself feel comfortable, and you feel good about yourself. Don't let anyone make you feel uncomfortable. Any guy who does that, don't go out with them again. There's 90 million singles in the United States, you know.
Yeah. There's
you don't have to deal with it.
He ain't the only Charlie too.
That's right. Don't let anyone make you feel uncomfortable on a date, and don't feel like you have to explain yourself, because you're gorgeous and you are who you are, and that's it. You are unique.
Good advice, right? That's why we brought her in. Denny gives good practical advice. I like that, practical advice.
Practical.
Welcome, by the way. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
So we've got a few more. Are you up for it?
I'm up for it.
Okay, so next we have Nicole, right? There's a Nicole in the audience. Oh, there she is.
Hi.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Rachel. I've been doing some online dating.
Good for you.
Yeah. Well, I really started hitting it off with this guy, and they show profiles of the photos.
Sure.
And on paper looked great. Witty banter back and forth.
Nice.
Decided to go and meet for coffee, and when I met him, it was sort of like the wah, 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 wah. Big, no hair. I was like thinking, when was this photo taken?
Oh.
And he said it was in college. And I said, well, when was that? And he said 9 years ago. And I was like, oh, so my question is it appropriate to ask how recent the photo is on a profile without seeming shallow?
Absolutely.
Oh, wait,
absolutely.
Can I throw my 2 cents?
Yeah.
Because our staff had a little bit of fun with this for you. They made this lovely graphic. Why don't you come up here, like the kind of stuff you would see. Look right up there. See, this is what you would see online. Doesn't he look like a handsome Sean Connery type?
Yeah.
Can you show the real picture, please, of what he? That's what he actually looks like. So that's the issue you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
We just thought we'd give a little visual. Okay, now the serious advice, Den. Sorry, go for it.
Well, actually, there is, in this day and age of computer dating, there should be no blind and blind date. Feel free to say, let's exchange new pictures. Like, I want to make sure that you feel comfortable, that you know exactly what you're getting. Make it sound like you're doing him a favor. And if he refuses to reciprocate, you have to know that this guy's got something to hide.
We've talked about this before on the show, that on a list of every year, poll after poll of what women are looking for in men, looks is way at the bottom of the list. Cooking comes in above looks. Can the guy cook?
I totally believe
that.
And
number 1 is usually sense of humor. Does he have a great sense of humor? Is it a guy who can make her laugh?
Well, another thing, too, and in fact, I'm sure that now she's trying to figure out how to get out of this because she's already met him and had to be kind. Do not break up with him with an IM or text message. I think it's a little bit kind of rude. Actually, wait till he calls you again and then say, you know what, I felt like we hadn't had a friendship connection. It wasn't a love connection for me, and I really don't want to, I don't want to date, but it was great meeting you.
And just honest and polite.
And polite, and IM is only for jerks.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't be that guy. Or girl, as the case may be. Okay, we got another one here. You're still hanging in?
I love it.
You got one more in you?
Great audience.
Okay, where's Lynn? Lynn has a good question.
Hi.
Oh, here's Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Oh, aren't you?
Oh, she's so pretty.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I know you don't have a dating problem.
Well, my question is, I met this really great guy. We've had a few phone conversations, and just through friends, I found out that he collects alimony from his ex-wife. should I be concerned with this if I choose to pursue the relationship?
Now, did he tell you that he was collecting? He didn't tell you.
He didn't tell me. I found out through friends.
Oh, you were doing a little investigation.
Of course.
Well, I'm going to say DEFCON 4 on that one. You go right ahead with the professional advice, but I'm pretty much a book by the cover on that one. But go ahead.
You know, but it's true. It's like it kind of is a red flag that you kind of have to think about. Okay, he's collecting alimony, but you know, you don't know why he's collecting alimony. You don't know what the situation is. If he's a great guy and you really like him, do go out with him. But you know what? If he does hit you up with this, I'm collecting alimony for my wife and I can't pay for dates.
Say goodbye?
I would say goodbye, yeah.
You know, would it be okay to put a time limit on how close they get before he brings it up? Like, if he doesn't bring it up, because he still doesn't, does he know you know?
I don't think he has
I don't think he knows I know.
Not on the first couple of dates.
No, but I'm saying, I mean, is there a time limit or how many date limit?
Yeah, it's what I call it the best behavior zone. 3 to 4 months when you're dating somebody. Then you start to really kind of be honest about who you are. You kind of show up sometimes without your legs shaved or whatever it is. It makes you feel comfortable. You feel very comfortable. I say within that time, if you decide to get into a relationship, then that's something you will have to talk about because finances are the #1 reason why couples break up. So that could be a problem down the road.
Give it a little bit longer and then be firm. Isn't she great? We love Den. Den, please come back again, will you?
I would love to.
Hey, we're here to help you. Send in your questions for Den. Come and see us. The doctor will be in.